He's going around the outside, around the badger. Oh, yes, this is ballsy, going around the Dunlop curve, the side by side. Oh my word, Austin's coming through. Clip it, you know what to do. Hit that goddamn clip button. That was a fantastic bit of driving. As it comes down towards the Ascari bends, there's some traffic in front. I think it's a Red Bull. Oh, Sam's. Oh, what a crash! What a crap! What an impact! Wow, somebody clip that.
My complete spot.
That's alright. What's now 50 Max take his teammate? Is he going to do a double overtake on Eggers? Oh my word! Is he going to get this one to stick? He does it. Somebody clip that. Double overtake from 50 Max. He is on it tonight. Sam Tabner and Benji Brundle going side by side. Oh, contact, and Sam is. Oh, what an impact! What an impact! He is gone. Oh, so, oh my! What a move! What a move by Amsterdam. Somebody clip that. I mean, clip that. That is about as good as an overtake as you'll ever see. Is Benji going to try and switch back? Benji got great traction out of turn 3. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Oh, they're banging wheels! They're banging wheels! There's Benji's car. And Benji's going to do it. Oh, hello! Oh my word! Easy Tigers! Easy Tigers! Oh, Kush has been spun round! Big crash! Big crash! Somebody clip that. And he puts it in against the wall. Hey, there we go. I like that. I like that. There we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's BK and the Xbox, Beer and Kebab, the racing guru. Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. We've got some Formula 1 motor racing for you tonight, courtesy of the Total Impact Racing Division 1 Superstars. And we are at the Circuit of the Americas, Austin, Texas, good old USA. And joining me tonight in the comms booth to call the action is my regular Friday night partner in crime. He's back officially on Friday night duties. It's the one and only, the voice, Kenzie Retro. Good evening, sir.
Oh, great way to start the weekend. TIR tonight, and we've got the Styrian Grand Prix this weekend as well.
Absolutely, yes. Real life Austria. Well, this is real life as well, of course, the United States. But Hamilton and Verstappen and the cronies will be doing the Austrian Grand Prix. It's one of two Austrian Grand Prix. But before that, we are right here at Austin, Texas. We can actually ready up because Smoke is going to be late in qualifying. He's been called out on an emergency. He will be hopefully back for the race. So let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. And what we'll do, well, just wait for the guys to ready up. We will have a quick look at a track guide, I think. We'll be right back. Take a look at this. Welcome to Burn Kebab's Hot Lap Specials. This week we're at the Circuit of the Americas, Texas, with a hot lap from Division 2 Thoroughbred TIR Jason. There you go, guys. Track guide courtesy of Division 2 Thoroughbred TIR Jason. Okay, dokie. Right, we're going to go trackside because you might have got a quick glimpse there, the bottom right of the screen with the mini me, the mini beer that we are actually now at Texas. So let's hit the main cams and let's go trackside. Alrighty then. No one's come out yet. They're all scared. We're going to give you a quick rundown of tonight's runners. Like I said, we are missing Smoke. Hopefully will be with us a little bit later on. He has been called out. So from the top, we've got Quibalda, Sniper, Findium, Yaren Skeefy, Brandon, Sink, Liam, Perennial, Bingley is back this week, Powerquicks, Sam Tabner, welcome return to Powerquicks, by the way, you haven't seen him for a little while, PSR Ztex, NRX Crowding, TIR Cod, he's a trooper, Division 5 guy, wants to race in Division 1 to get better, what a superstar. IRL Schumacher, Syke Zaney, Sink Dasher, and XRL Ultimate. Now, got to let you into a little secret tonight, ladies and gents. Finn is actually on a pad tonight. Yes, Findium is on a pad. He's managed to bend the plate that his pedals sit on, or he snapped it or something. He was telling me. So he's actually giving it a go on the pad tonight. But he already apparently is in the 29s on the pad. So, wow. Interesting to see how he gets on tonight, Kenzie.
Indeed.
But we've got a couple of cars on outlaps at the moment. Quibalda is our lead car. He is in the Alfa Romeo. So we're getting ready for... I will catch up with the chat in a bit, guys. But we're getting ready, of course, for the first Kenzie hot lap of the night. So without any further ado, what I'm going to do is...
Almost loses the back end there.
He did, yeah. I'm going to shut up. And I'm going to hand you over to Kenzie Retro. And he is going to call this hot lap. Take it away, Kenzie.
Right, here we go. So here we go. This is a relatively long track here. It's about 3.4 miles, which is it's sort of like the average length of an F1 track. But nevertheless, Quibalda coming up towards the blind crest of turn 1. Breaks down to about 50 miles an hour. Very smooth through there. And now through turn 2, and now we get to the Maggots-Beckett's clone, turns 3 through 6, and he's invalidated already. We've got an Alpha Tauri on hand, and we've got its NRX Crowding, so he's coming up to the Maggots-Beckett's clone now. The S's turns 3 through 6, very smooth through there, very aggressive. Turn 7, took a lot of curb there, he's lucky he didn't invalidate his lap. Up the hill now through turns 8 and 9, and then down the hill turn 10, and then you've got this tight left-hander of turn 11. Very wide entry, very wide entry point, and then takes a bit of the curb and then just lets it drift out, keeping as far to the right as possible without invalidating his lap down this second DRS straight as he comes towards the next left-hander, that is turn 12, and the track's going to come back on itself with the with a double right-hander. There's turn 13, and he's got another one here. You don't take any of the curb there at turn 14, but there's turn 15 and 16 coming up. And now we get the Turkey clone, that is the double right-hander of turns 17 and 18. Just a couple of corners to go now. He had a bit of a disastrous race last night, and his championship lead in Division 2 did get chopped down quite a bit. He'll be looking to make amends for that tonight. It's a 1:30.073, first lap of the day.
Thank you very much, Kenzie. Great lap indeed there. Good call there from Kenzie Retro on that hot lap. Sink Dasher has invalidated his run, so we're going to go on board. I think it's got Sink Lim on an out lap at the moment. Skeefy is on a lap, just coming around, I think, through 11 onto the hairpin, onto the long back straight. Okie dokie. So I'm just changing my audio up a little bit. Anyway, how you doing, chat? Good to see you. Hopefully you're having a great Friday wherever you are, not just in the UK, but across the globe. Thanks for tuning in tonight, as we're currently in Q1 of the Total Impact Racing Division 1 Round 8. 3 races to go, including this one, ladies and gents. The championship battle is heating up, but it's taking a twist tonight with the mighty Finn, the flying Finn. Findium is on the pad as he's broken his wheel. So can he live with Bingley tonight, or will Bingley extend his championship lead. Finn's been catching him recently, so it's all up for grabs. As Skeefy comes around the final corner, what sort of time can Ski set out his first run? So 1:31.5. It's a decent banker lap. Alrighty, on board now is Sniper. So a quick catch up with the chat anyway. Good evening, Pumpy. How you doing? Good evening, crowd, and welcome. Says, hopefully I can have a better race than yesterday. Yeah, indeed do. Z-Tech says, want to see a 29 in quali to crowd in. Okay. Certainly do. It's certainly capable of that. Just watching Sniper come around and complete his first run on the soft compound tyre as he makes his way through the final corner, back on the power again, and it's a 1:31.1 for Sniper. That's P2 on his first run. Sync Dash is invalidated again. We've got Sam Tabin on the lap. Where's Sync Liam? Sync Liam's about to complete a lap. Jump on board with Sync Liam.
So Liam had a stormer of a drive in the Division 2 race last night.
Yeah, he was pushing Badger really hard. This looks a pretty good time. So 1:30.2, P2 there for Liam. Sam Tabin, of course, was missing last week. Watching the footy, like a lot of people were, to be fair. But he's back tonight in the Red Bull. And this looks a pretty good opening laps. He comes through the final corner. This looks like it could be a sub 1 minute 30 here. Oh, he's just outside. So 1:30.1, upwards to him P2. Now, this is what I'm intrigued to see. It's Finn on the pad, I think.
It's a 31.9 on mediums, though.
That's not bad. 31.9 on mediums. Got a few cars on outlaps now. Here's my lead car. Got a Renault. Got Sykes. Let's jump on board a Syke. George Bell says, Beer, good evening, you sexy stud of a man. You talking to me? Holy crap. Not been called that for 30 years. But thank you, George. Good evening, Remy. How you doing, fella? Goodbye, welcome. Up in Vorno's, oh, right, okay. Jason was, let me just rewind and start that. I'm just talking gibberish at the moment. It's the tablets. Z-Tech says, Jason, this is talking about the hot lap, by the way, the pre-race hot lap, pre-recorded hot lap. Jason has an easy 2/10 if he changes the camera angle. Okay? To which Vorno replied, why? And then Z-Tech was giving his answer in the chat. Good evening, Brandon. Ultimate, welcome, dude. How you doing? Banners! How you doing, my man? Good to see you, fella.
Yeah, he's just excited, just as excited as a lot of us are. Oh, wait a minute!
Quibalda's gone.
Oh no!
He's gone in the S's. He's gone in the Maggots Beckett's clone.
Yeah, it was midway through turn 6 to be specific.
Oh, Syke really pushing this one. As he entered the 29s, 30.056. Sam Tabner has left the session. Could you ping him an invite, please, Kenzie?
Sure thing.
Okay, Perenna's in Sector 3. Paraquix is about to complete a lap. He is in the Renault tonight.
So, who was it you said left the session again?
Sam Tabner.
Got it.
Remy goes through the 30.2. Perennial's about to come through as well. A bit of a wobble there coming out of that final quarter, second from last corner.
Yeah. Syke Zaney, top of the timesheets, though, 1:30.056. Quibalda saying loose rear end. We've seen it happen a lot over the course of this week, especially.
Yeah, we have. This particular corner that IRL Schumacher's on now is a pretty tough one. He takes a very wide line, going nowhere near the inside. That might help, actually, with the traction. In the Mercedes, he's looking resplendent tonight. Let's see how he gets on. A couple of corners to go. A little bit deep again there as well. Around the final corner. And let's see what sort of lap time he can set on his first run. Bit of oversteer there, actually corrects. It's 1:30.9, puts him in P6. And we've got XR Ultimate just starting to fly. Sync Dasher is making his way up the back straight towards heavy braking zone at turn 12, I think. Is it turn 12 at the end of the back straight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, and he's back on the power again. Going through 13 now, taking it in third gear, just keeping the traction. Through 14, just... and then through 15, this really, really tricky left-hander. It is so, so difficult. But he actually... negotiated that extremely well through the double right-hander absolutely full beans through, flat out in 7th gear. Probably downshift to 5th through the penultimate corner. This is looking a pretty tidy lap from Sink Dasher. Nice and smooth. On the exit as well. Nice exit. It's a 130.3. Puts him in P6. That was a pretty good lap there from Sink Dasher. Nice
Indeed.
and tidy. Okay, Ultimate has just invalidated. Fishy Fingers is coming onto the back straight. Where's Bingley and Brandon?
Brandon's at turn 12.
Okie dokie. Okay, let's see how Brandon gets on. Of course, back-to-back TIR Division 1 champion. But his work's cut out this season if he wants to make it 3 on the bounce.
Yeah. Especially at this point in the season, you've got there's 136 points left on the table. He's still quite a fair bit behind Bingley and Findium. And there he goes, he's invalidated. Not what he needed.
He has indeed. Now, I've got Bingley on a fly. I think Cod might be just in front of him, actually. Yeah, Cod's got a couple of corners to go. Cod, of course, still suffering from the nosebleed of being in Division 1. Bless his cotton socks. But he answers the call. He's a committed trooper to the cause. And he comes through the 132.2. That puts him in P12. Back on board with Bingley. And Bingley goes through the 129.602. There we go, Kenzie. First sub 1 minute 30 lap there from Bingley.
That's Bingley's statement right now. Come and have a go if you think you're fast enough.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, one of his big rivals is here in terms of the race rival with PSR Z-Tex, Tommy. Let's see. Oh, lovely and smooth through the S's. Got some traffic just getting out of the way. I've got to give a couple of shout-outs, actually, to Toneless Death and Not Trim Nyron, I think it's how it's pronounced, for the follows earlier on today. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it. Badders in the chat says, got to give it to Cod. Well, you've got to give something to Cod. He's not going to win anything, you know. Just kidding, Cod. No, I totally agree, Badders. He just wants to improve. And if there's a spare seat going in Division 1, he just says, just stick me in it. I need to race fast, guys. It's the way I'm going to improve. Oh, Z-Tech there. How did he get away with that? It seemed to really cut that corner at turn 12 there, but got away with it.
I'm actually half tempted to take Cod's approach for next season.
Okay, here comes Z-Tex coming through. Let's see what he can do. Yeah, I mean, same here. You know, I need to get quicker. You know what I mean? This is looking quick from Tommy. What can he do? This is quick. Oh, there we go. 129.1.
Very quick.
Boom! A 129.1 there from Tommy, a.k.a. PSR Z-Tex. Finn comes into the pits. He's going to be putting a new set of tyres on. So who is out and about on track at the moment? I think we've got guys on outlaps at the moment. Perennial is in Sector 3.
We've got Ultimate, who's coming onto the back straight just now. Well, in regards to Z-Tex's time, as I said earlier, Bingley statement, come and have a go if you think you're fast enough. Z-Tex response, you want fast? I'll give you fast. And there you go. Yeah.
You want the pace? You can't handle the pace, says PSR Z-Tex.
A nice little paraphrase of that famous line from A Few Good Men.
Absolutely. Bader says in the chat, we're speaking to Gaza earlier about Silverstone. Seems like the whole of TIR will be there. Yeah, there's a lot of us going, dude.
Yeah, full capacity as well. 140,000 we're expecting over the course of the weekend.
Well, this is it, you see. They need to open the gates up. They need to be at full capacity if they can handle the thousands and thousands of TIR acolytes that will be there for the Silverstone week.
Indeed.
Here comes Ultimate, the 31.7. He's on the medium compound tyre, so he is now committed to those tyres. Perennial was invalidated, but it looks like he's fueled up for a couple of laps, so he can go again. I'm not sure if he's still the lead car. Where's Sniper? Sniper's further up the track. Sink Liam is coming up to the hairpin. Anorexic Crowding is coming through turn 9. So we'll jump on board, I think, with Sniper, who's going to be the first car across the line.
Yeah.
Now, Bader says in the chat, he says he's going to be line only next game. That's from using every assist at the start of the game. That all depends of, you know what I'm going to say, Badders, don't you? And you've left yourself wide open for this. And it all depends whether Edgars is going to be racing for you. You knew that was coming, didn't you? Come on. Come on.
Sykes retires from the session, more than happy with his time.
That's right. Sink Dash also retired a couple of moments ago as well with 30.3. Sniper's on a hot lap at the moment, just coming through Maggots and Beckett's clone. I'm wondering if Finn's coming out, actually. You don't.
Doesn't look like he is at the moment.
Apparently the bromance is over. Badders and Edgars don't speak anymore. Wow. What happened, dude? Was it personal? All right. Sniper's making his way down the back straight at the moment. Absolutely full beans. He does have some traffic in the distance, just coming through the hairpin.
It's a McLaren he's got in front of him, which is Bingley, who's on an outlap at the moment.
Okay, so I think we might see Bingley just pull over to one side, possibly let... yeah, there we go. It's just just pulls over.
Well played.
Yeah, absolutely, Shane. Good good racecraft. X1 Ultimate has retired, so he is...
That's brave.
Well, he didn't have a lot of choice because he set his lap on the medium, so he did not have time to come back in.
Yeah.
Like Finn's on the out lap as well at the moment. Like Sniper's coming in, so he is not going to improve. Well, RL Schumacher's retired for the session as well. So we're on board now, Perennial. Currently on the cusp with 32.03. In fact, all these guys, well, they're not quite through yet because COD is capable of getting into the 31s comfortably around here.
Yeah.
So he could still cause an upset. As Perennial goes P12 with a 30.1, that puts Finn on the cusp. COD's on a flyer, so we're going to jump on board a COD just coming through turn 1. Okay, Sam Tabner left the session because he had an audio glitch and he's now got it fixed. That is good news. There's nothing worse than audio glitches in this game.
Yeah. It's something we need to deal with on a regular basis with the gearbox.
Oh, it's horrific, isn't it? And sometimes there's no audio, where literally you're driving around and you have to leave the session because you can't hear anything. There's no engine sound, which is the worst.
I do actually remember that happening over the course of the last couple of games.
Yeah, I've had it a few times, mate, being racing, and it's so off-putting because you're expecting to hear, you know, I don't read the rev counter when I'm changing gears. I want to listen to the engine.
Yeah.
For changing my gears, you know what I mean? On board with the fishy-fingered wonder, Codzilla himself at the moment on his run. Finn's also on a run as well. Yeah, Skeefy's also on a lap as well, just to cover off. I think Skeefy's safe though, actually. It's all down to whether a COD can get himself up, whether Finn has a moment. Badger in the chat says, is COD driving for Finn? No, Finn is here. It's just that Finn's on a pad tonight because he's busted his
busted his wheel rig.
COD's invalidated.
Oh, that's him. He's gone.
And he is
safe.
Yeah, he is. But I think Finn's going to try and complete the lap anyway. Yeah, he busted the pedal plate. So he's been sweating all day in the pad. He's just making his way now through 13, 14, 15. Back on the power again as he comes around the double right-hander, as you say, turkey fail. And then got some traffic there just staying nice and wide. That's Perennial, who is safely through. As Finn comes around the fight, it's not a slow lap, mate. I'll tell you that. It's not a slow lap. It's not quite as quick as we would normally expect. But there we go. Still goes P9 with 30.3 on the pad. That's a pretty good time, to be fair. And he's through. So we're going to lose... now, what happened to Ultimate? Is his car being wiped out by an AI because he is greyed out? Or did he just retire? Yeah, he just retired, didn't he? Yeah.
No, Ultimate did retire from the session earlier.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to lose COD and Quibalda. And we're just going to wait for the countdown clock to tick. Bingley, by the way, did improve by a couple tenths and with a 1:29.4. And Crowding also got into the 29s as well, the 29.8. So the pace already hotting up there. The question is, are we going to see a 28 in Q3, Kenzie?
28. I'll say a 28 with the time that ZTEX pulled off. Definitely doable.
Well, could be, dude. Could be. Okay, I don't leave the session. Right, okay, so ZTEC fastest on the 29.1 this first running Q1. Bingley in quite going through comfortably in P2, and we've got Crowding also sub 1 minute 30 going through in third place. We've got Sykes Any, Power Quick, Sam Tabner, Sink Liam, Brandon, Findium, Sink Dasher, Iro Schumacher, Sniper, Perennial, Skeefy, and X-Roll Ultimate all safely through the Q2, dropping out COD and Quibalda. Quibalda, of course, binned it turn 6. In the the fake maggots Beckets. So, excuse me. So that's Q1 done and dusted. Let's head back to the old command centre. Alrighty, thanks for the follow, Motza. Welcome to the channel, dude. Thank you so much for following, and welcome to Bear and Kebab TV. Tonight we're hosting some Total Impact Racing for Division 1, which is the Division 1 Superstars, and we're just about to head up towards Q2. And without any further ado, let's go trackside. Okie dokie. Let's get some time strats up for you guys at home as well. Also, Dots Beru 87. Welcome. Thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome to the channel, brother. You're just in time for Q2. Full quali here. We're at the Circuit Americas in Austin, Texas, in the good old US of A. Full quali, 50% race distance here. Division 1, round 8. We're running a short season here in Total Impact Racing. Just 10 races. So, Championship is hot up. In fact, you know what I'm going to do, Kenzie? Going to put some league tables up, dude.
Good idea.
There we go. League tables going into round 8, which is right here in Austin, Texas. Bingley's championship leader on 194. Finn is on 181, 13 points with 4 wins so far this season. Brandon, defending champion, P3 on 138. Then we've got Nath, who's now no longer racing, booted. And Syke Zaney on 104. F50 Max, who is indisposed tonight, is on 102. So that's currently where we are at in the championship. And we'll head on back trackside. And we'll jump on board. I think it's... I'm trying to think of our lead cars. I think it's
Brandon's
Williams.
the lead car.
It's Brandon. Okay. Let's jump on board. Let's have a look at Brandon then on his flying lap. Sorry, on his outlap, I should say. Thanks for the follow. Also, TTM Riley as well. Welcome, dude. I think you're one of our Saturday night drivers, aren't you? I recognise your name.
Yes, the Prost and Senna.
Absolutely. Right, Smoke is back. Could you possibly ping Smoke an invite? He is back home.
Sure thing.
So that's Smoke on the water. Will be joining us.
Sky.
Fire in the sky. Yeah, he'll be joining us very, very shortly. All right, Brandon's just about to start his flying lap, so I'm just going to stay on broadcast cam just for a minute or two to have a quick chat about the qualifying sessions. Of course, Q2, the way Q2 works, of course, it's much more the strategic, tactical part of qualifying. The top 10 that in Q2 that go through to Q3, they start the race on the very same set of tyres that they set their fastest lap on here in Q2. From positions 11 to 15, they drop out of qualifying, but have the choice of a fresh tyre compound for the start of the race. Depending, of course, it's a dry race, which we haven't had a weather report, I must admit. We don't know. It's been dry so far in quali. It's a bit of a haze. It's not quite as sunny as it was in Q1. There's a bit of a haze around in the sky now, but I don't know if anyone wants to give us a weather report. But anyway, Brandon's actually invalidated, so let's jump on another car. We've got one of the McLarens. They're both on outlaps at the moment.
IRL Schumacher's the one behind Brandon.
Okay, IRL Schumacher it is. Just coming into the heavy braking zone at turn 12 at the hairpin, making his way down. How's the audio, guys, by the way? Are we all good? I forgot to ask, actually, I must admit.
Yeah, and as I promised last night, folks, for those that watched the Division 2 race, as I promised, I've got my boom mic set up, ready to go.
Yeah, Kenzie sounds loud. He does sound loud to me, which is good, because normally I'm saying, hey, Kenzie, speak up, can't hear. Yeah, he's sounding loud tonight, man. Oh, we've got one of the McLarens there. Just had to get out of the way. Sharpish there. We're kind of caught napping on the racing line. Should we go through the 32.5? Yeah, I think he was possibly impeded there. I'm not too sure. Right, who have we got on the flyer? Finn goes through the 32.3. So we've got a couple cars out and about on track at the moment. Sniper is in sector 3. We'll jump on board a Sniper. Got one of the McLarens has gone wide. I think that's Syke. On his outlap. Oh, he's just prepping for his flyer. A Sniper comes around now. A couple corners to go. In fact, one corner to go in the Ferrari. What sort of time can Sniper set in his first run in the medium compound tyre? It is a 1:32.3. He goes P2. Sink Dasher goes fastest on the soft with 30.4. So I'm missing a couple of drivers here. Power Quicks is on the flyer. He's invalidated. So it's Sam Tabner. No, it's not Sam Tabner. Is it anorexic crowding? No. It's Skeefy. Let's have a look at Skeefy. Coming around the final corner in the second, Mercedes bends, and Skeefy goes through the 130.8 on the soft compound tyre. Okay, who have we got now? We've got a Williams out and about. I think that's Brandon coming in, actually. Oh, no, is he on a flyer? Because I think he invalidated his first run, didn't he? So he's gone again. In fact, we'll get on board. We'll get on board up close and personal with Mr. Brandon. Thanks for the follow. I can't pronounce that, but I'm going to have a go. TTV, it's French. I think it's French. TTV Nursux. I don't know. I hope I've pronounced that wrong. I know I have, but welcome anyway. Brandon goes P3 with a 31 flat. Sam Tabler goes through the 31.3. Who else have we got on the flyer at the moment? Bigley's just starting his lap. Crowning's just about to go through. He's invalidated. Sykes Zaney is in sector 3, but he is not on a flyer at the moment. Ultimate's backed out as well of his lap. So Bigley's invalidated. Everyone's invalidated. Holy smokes.
I think that TTV guy you mentioned, I think it's meant to be TTV_Nexus.
Nexus. I thought it was French, but I'm just getting old. Nexus. TTV Nexus. Thank you so much, Kenzie. Sorry.
You're welcome.
I do suck. I'm old. I'm senile. You know what I'm saying? But thank you so much for the follow, dude. Okay, right. We've got a few cars coming in the pits. I think Ultimate's just starting to fly now. No, he's not. He's coming in. Oh, is he coming in or is he going to stay out?
Not sure, but Zaney's having another bite of the cherry.
Okay, we'll jump on board with Sykes Zaney just coming through.
It's starting to get a bit overcast.
It is. Yeah, there's definitely cloud build. Of course, that means that track temp's going to drop a little bit, so there may not be quite as much mechanical grip out there from the tyres. In which case, SOS would be the tyre to be on. We're going to see a lot of different strategies tonight. I think we're going to see a mixture of 1 and 2 stoppers tonight.
Yeah, we saw it happen last night in Division 2.
Yeah, we've seen it in quite a few of the races this week. You can go soft, medium, soft. You can go potentially soft, medium, but the mediums are really tired at the end. They're dead. Okay, Sykes backed out. Okay, I think St. Liam has also invalidated. Sam Tabler's backed out as well. Brand's coming in the pits, so there's no one actually on a flyer at the moment. Actually, Perennial's just started.
Yep.
So we're just...
crowding very slow around the track, and that's because he's run out of fuel.
Ah, right. Are you away from your mic at the moment?
Yeah, I was just switching my light on. I need to get used to my mic being in one position rather than relying on my headset now.
Brandon says in the chat, he says, anyone got night vision goggles? Yeah, got these. You can buy them for £5 mate. All yours.
Yeah, I was about to say if you want proper night vision goggles, you might want to speak to maybe Sam Fisher from Splinter Cell or Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid.
There you go. You got your answer there, Brandon. Right, it is getting very cloudy. Is rain imminent? Can we have a weather forecast, please? Is rain forecast? We want to know. The whole world wants to know if it's going to rain or not tonight. But that is clouded over very, very quickly. Sykes on a flight at the moment on the medium compound side, just coming through Maggots and Beckett's clone.
Yeah. Crowding saying he's invalidated at 29.3, kicking himself over that one. I would be as well if I was in his position.
Sykes invalidated as well again. Okay, Perennial invalidated his lap. He's going to go again, or is he coming into the pits for a fresh set of tyres? No. Okay, so Perennial's going to be on a fly now. So Z-Tax is also on a fly. In fact, we'll jump aboard a Z-Tax. He's slightly further up the track. Apparently it's going to stay dry, Brandon's saying in chat. It's going to stay dry. Let's change the audio a second. Okay, Z-Tech's making his way down towards turn 10. I think I've actually turned the audio up too loud. Let's just drop that down again. Sorry about that, guys. I want to get it sounding right. There we go. Okay, he's making his way down this long back straight down towards turn. I think it's turn 12, isn't it? The hairpin left-hander. It uses an awful lot of that curb. He's obviously worked out that you don't get an invalidation. You can pretty much run all four wheels over that left-hand curb on the inside curb at the hairpin. Coming through 15 and 16, that horrible left-hander. Then we've got the double right-hander, full beans all the way through here, up through the gears. We'll probably stay in 7th and then do a double shift down to 5th. There we go, there's a double shift down. Runs that outside curb. Comes through to the final corner. What sort of time? He did a 1:29.1, of course, in Q1. This is going to be close. It's a 1:29.0 for A. He improves on his Q1 time. Great lap there from Tommy. Remy's on a flyer at the moment as well on the medium compound tyre. Brandon says in the chat, says, I'm struggling to see it so dark. Turn your light on then. Easy solution to that one, Bran. Just kidding. Ask a silly question. It is dark here. It's like Canada when it's wet. It gets very, very dark when it's cloudy. Okay, Power Quits goes through the 31.1 on the medium compound tyre. XR Ultimate is on a fly. We've got about 4 minutes left in quali. Top 10, of course, as I mentioned, go through the Q3 and start the race on their fastest timed lapped tyres. Bottom 5 drop out. Ultimate on the softs, 1:30.024. Pretty tidy time. That's the second fastest time we've seen so far. NRX crowding is just coming through Maggots Beckett's clone. If you get this right, you can carry so much speed through here. You really, really can. But you've got to be brave. You've got to get the line right for the first part of the S's, otherwise your lap's over. Okay, so he makes his way down the hill. And then full beans DRS open, using of course the mode 2, which is the fastest mode that you can use in qualifying. Thanks for the follow, saying I kneel for nobody Wim. Wow. I love that name. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow, dude. We're currently Q2 of a full quali 50% race around the Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas. As you can see, it's looking a bit cloudy, but we have been informed there's no rain. Although this is Codemaster, so it'll probably snow, to be fair. Wouldn't you say, Kens?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Right, Crowding's about to complete his lap. Let's see how he gets on. This looks a pretty good lap, actually, from Crowding. Could be sub 1 minute 30. It's going to be close. Yeah, 1:29.6. Good lap there from Anorexic Crowding, as I like to call him. Bingley's coming through S's. St. Liam is invalidated. So we're going to go with Bingers. Hey, thanks for the follow, Jake Mills. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the channel. My name is Baron Kebab, the racing guru. Tell you what, Kens. Call the lap. I'm going to go driving. I want to get up close.
Okie dokie.
On board of Bingley. I'm going to get up close, dude.
Righty help. Yeah. Doesn't sound too pleasant on my screen at the moment because I've got that infamous gearbox glitch, but I'll make the best of it. He's coming through turn 12 now. And now he's got the double right-hander of turns 13 and 14. Tighter line than a few others that we've seen today. It doesn't slightly wider than what he normally would be in that left-hander before the Turkey turn 8 clone. Just a couple of corners to go now. Really attacking the curb at turn 19. Ultimate retires from the session. More than happy with his time. St. Liam, he's retired from the session. That he's nothing he can do about. He's got a 20. Bingley gets a 29.1. Liam's retired from the session interestingly, and he didn't set a lap time, so he's out.
Yeah, what a great lap that was from Bingers. A 1:29.1. He's challenging Zetex there. That's a fantastic lap time. Very, very impressive. Right, we're on board of Lord Samuel at the moment, Sam Tabner. See how he gets on his second run. He did a 1:31.3. I think that was on the... Let's have a quick look. I think that was the mediums, wasn't it? Let me just double check that. It was indeed the mediums. Is it gonna rain, says Georgie Bell. Well, Brand says no, but I don't know, mate. It is looking pretty evil out there, isn't it? We know, of course, that part of the USA, it's Tornado Alley, and they get the hurricanes and all that kind of stuff there. You never know. Mm-hmm. You never know. Big lock up there from Sam at the hairpin as he's back on the pad. It is dark there. I mean, that is dark.
So there are some parts of the track though where the sun is trying to break through the clouds.
In some ways, though, this last corner being dark is a blessing because normally that is pointing straight to the sun. It's really difficult to see that last corner. 130 flat, good lap there from Sam Tabner. Beats Perennial by 3/1000ths of a second. Okay, Finn's on the flyer in turn 1. Sniper is coming down the back straight. Schumacher, I think, is just behind him. But Sykes on the flyer. Just starting sector 3, coming through 16. Slight lock up there because a lot of these guys don't. A lot of the guys don't run any assists, so you'll see tyres locking up there because they're obviously not running any ABS.
Yeah. Dasher retires from the session. He feels he's happy with his time.
He is indeed. Sykes is about to come through now. Looks like a low 130. Oh, 129.8. He's also into the 29s. Good lap there from Syke. Yeah, absolutely. Sniper's coming through as well. Back to complete his lap. Schumacher just behind him. 130.892 for Sniper. Puts him in P10.
Schumacher invalidated. It would have been a 30.0.
Oh, man.
And that would have put him into the top 10.
And his fuel light's on as well. Can he get a lap in or is he going to run out of fuel?
Well, that's it. Q2's over.
Oh, man. Oh, that's unfortunate. Jake Mills says, here about guys back in for pole. Should we do...
It's tough between Z-Tech and Bingley.
It is. It is, actually. It is. Well, I think we're going to do a prediction tonight, Kens. I've not done one for a little while. What's the question going to be?
Findium's invalidated. He's out. Paraquix is invalidated. He's out. It's only Brandon that can improve on his time. It's going to be either him or Sniper that gets eliminated from this second part of qualifying. The blessing for one of them, they'll have a fresh set of tyres. For the other, they'll have to start on the tyres they set their fastest lap on. Here comes Brandon, and that's
SP7.
There we go.
And Remy as invalidated, so he is out of qualifying as well.
Well, that's interesting from Z-Tex. He's just brought it up in the chat. There's a spectators glitch where the driver you spectate locks up, but they're not.
Ah, right. Is that just any old excuse the drivers are coming out with now? That's the question. Now, we might have the timing glitch, though, don't forget, because it looks like... Is that Power Quick still pushing? Just going to stay with him. Or is that AI mode? It's very smooth.
No, it's AI, that's it.
Okay.
So it's Sniper, Paraquix, Findium, Schumacher and Liam. They are all out. But they will have a free choice of tyres.
Okay, I've got the question for tonight's prediction. We're going to do a prediction in the chat. Time to gamble your channel points. Don't forget, guys, gamble responsibly. And I'll put it up, in fact, I'll put it up after we go for the timing screens at the end of Q2. So we are done. We're just waiting for... I hope you don't get booted here. There we go. I always fear I'm going to get booted every second with this game.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a quick look through. So, Z-Tech zone fastest, the 29.048 on the soft compound tyre. Bingley, 29.173. Crowley with the 29.6. Syke Zany with the 29.8 there. All the 4 sub 1 minute 30 runners in Q2. Sam Taberner also through Extra Ultimate and Brandon. Look how close those three are, just separated by 7/100ths for a second. Perennial, Sink Dasher, and Skeefy safely through to Q3. They will start on the soft compound. They will start the race on the soft compound tyre, and dropping out of qualifying in Sniper Paraquix. Finn, I think he got a corner cut, he got invalidated. Schumacher and Sink Lim did not set a time. Of course, those guys will have a fresh set of tyres to start the race on. I'm just going to save the screenshot as well, just in case the game decides to crash.
Yeah, I've done that on my end.
Just head back to the command centre. Okay, guys, I'm going to put prediction up in the chat. Take a look at this and gamble your channel points responsibly. Take a look at the question, guys. Will we see a podium finisher from outside, from someone starting outside the top 10? So that's your question. Is it a yes or a no? Gamble your channel points, chance to win yourself some serious channel points tonight, some serious beer tokens there, guys.
Yeah.
All right, let's go trackside.
Might be a stretch, not sure if you're able to pull a few strings regarding it or not, but in regards to the the beer tokens as you've called them. On top of being able to redeem them for highlighting messages, etc. Maybe going one step further, and those that have say 50k points, maybe being able to redeem something from the Emblem Esports store. Might be a stretch, I know.
Doesn't work. It doesn't. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that.
Ah.
It doesn't work like that. But no, there's going to be some more things coming now. There's going to be a chance to win some gifted subs as well. Coming with the. I'm going to be setting up for next season with the predictions. If you want to redeem X amount of points or win a certain amount of points to get a free subscription to the channel for X amount of time, that kind of thing. Okay.
That could work.
I will be doing that. Of course, we've got the Interlagos race coming up in a couple of weeks' time, and it's the final week of the season until Impact Racing. So I'm going to be doing some prizes. There will be some TIR merch up for grabs during my streams during that final race week coming up in a couple of weeks' time.
I'm definitely going to need to stay tuned in for that one.
Absolutely. Right, who have we got on an outlap at the moment?
Ultimate's lead car.
Okay, let's jump on board with Ultimate. Quick look at the chat. Jakey G, welcome. Says, evening, Beer and Kenzie. Quick question, Beer. Whenever you have a free day sometime, first game of cricket on Cricket 19, I'm new to it and I need to be showing the ropes of the game. Yeah, I'll give you a game of cricket. Absolutely, man. Love it. Not a problem at all. Yeah, Finn got to manage to get he cut a corner. I've heard that excuse before. Holy crap. Skeefy says, how the heck am I in Q3? I don't know. How are you in Q3? Have you got someone driving for you tonight? Is Storm driving for you? Come on, be honest, Skeefy. Tell me. You can tell Uncle Beer. All right, just joking. Just joking. Hey, you could score some good points this season, Ski. You know what I mean? Okay, Ultimate's on the fly. Coming through. Fake Maggots and Beckett. He's making his way up to the top of the hill, and then he'll wind his way down, coming through this left-hander, and then making it... Oh, he's invalidated. Oh, that's a harsh invalidation. Holy crap, he only... That was really harsh. Okay, I think it's Brandon next car.
Brandon next, yeah.
Yeah. That was a really hard, tough invalidation there on Ultimate, to be fair. Okay, so Brandon takes over as lead car then. Q3, of course, they'll all be doing 2 runs. I'd imagine most of the guys will be running a scrub set for this first run, having used soft compound tyres in Q1 and Q2. So Brandon's just making his way in towards Sector 3. Just pure luck on the wheel, says Skeef. Oh, you're giving it a go on the wheel tonight. Good man. Good man. Try not to kill anybody, though, Lou. You know what I mean? No, but good for you, brother. Good for you, man. Okay, Brandon's about to complete his first run. Let's have a look and see what he does. I reckon it's looking like around about a 30.3, something like that. 30.03, there we go. Not too far off. Sam Tabner's coming through now. And Sam Tabner goes P2 with 30.111, all the ones. Sync Dasher, I believe, is about to go through. Sync Dasher goes P3 with a 30.4 in his first run. Is that Psycho or is that Bingers? I think it's Psycho about to come through. He's invalidated. It's NRX Crowding. He keeps on changing his game tag. Or anorexic Crowding, as I call him, even though he's a big boy. Okay, Crowding the 29.7. A fine lap indeed. Right, Perennial's about to start his fly. So I'm going to go back to Bingley, who's just come out of the long back straight for the hairpin. And let's see how he gets on. Jakey G says, is Findium on the pad? He is tonight, yes. He, as I say, what happened was he messaged me yesterday, I think it was yesterday or this morning, saying that he'd broken the plate that his pedals sit on as Bingley invalidates to come straight into the pits. He broke the plate that his pedals sit on, so he's had to go on the pad. Now, I want to have a quick look, because I think Syke could be on a flyer again. I just want to see if Syke's on a flyer. So I'm going to look at the split times. Yeah, he is using back, but he's invalidated again. Borrowed too much out of that outside curb. Wow. That is surprising. Ultimate's about to come through. They invalidate this first run, but it's gone again. He's got time actually to do this hot lap and come in and put a new set on. 30.2.
Hello, Sam Tabner.
Sam Tabner.
It looks like he got a toe.
He did.
From Ultimate, and that paid dividends for him. He got a 29.9.
Absolutely. Sam getting his way onto the provisional front row, because these guys do have time to come in from their outlap and put a new set of boots on. Okay, yeah, Sykes coming in now anyway. Where's Perennial? Perennial's on a flight, then it'll be Z-Tex on his first run. So we'll have a look at Perennial. He's just coming through. Last couple of corners to go. Target times of 1:29.7. That will drop. This looks like about... It looks like, oh, he's gone wide and a bit of oversteer there. That cost him a little bit of time. 31.6. Cost him... that wasn't really a flying lap, a real flyer, if you know what I mean. Let's jump on board with Z-Tex, with Tommy. Let's see how he gets on, making his way down the hill towards turn 11. There's a little bit of traffic in front. I've just noticed, actually, the cloud is breaking up now, Kenzie. The sun is now peering through the chinks of the cloud. And Z-Tex gets a toe off his teammate. Good planning there from the Red Bulls. And he makes his way down towards turn 12, which is the 100-degree left-hand hairpin. Heavy braking zone. Again, uses a lot of that curb. He can gain quite a bit of time just by using that curb as he does.
Yeah, that toe gave him an extra couple of miles an hour for him.
Absolutely, possibly worth a couple of tenths there. As here he comes now, just taking a lovely wide line, so he can just slingshot the car around the double right-hander, full beans for here, using a lot of that curb. Double shift down to 5th gear for the left-hander, which he does. Back on the power again, rides the curb, and then he wants to take a nice wide entry, tuck the car in, and then get on the power as quickly as possible. And there you go. It's a 1:28.927 from Z-Tex. That, ladies and gentlemen, is your target and your provisional pole, and that is going to take some beating.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, right, Perennial's on his way round now. He's invalidated. He's making his way back to the pits, I think. So that is the first run done in Q3. I'd imagine, though, most of those laps will probably set on scrubs, so there'll be now a fresh set of tyres going on. The only issue for the drivers now, the sun coming out, is that last corner, because the way it glints down there, it's very, very difficult. You need to know in your mind where the braking spot is, and not, if you're using line assist, not to use it. Basically, just remember where it is in the brain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, one thing I haven't brought up yet. One thing I've been meaning to bring up regarding that double right-hander turn 17 and 18 in the final sector. As far as in the actual F1 races with your Hamiltons, Verstappens, with those guys, you're probably looking, as far as this is my physics coming out here, folks. You're probably looking at somewhere 5, maybe even 6G round that.
I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine. I remember. Do you remember? Was it 3 or 4 years ago, when Verstappen did that move on Kimi Räikkönen and lost his podium?
Yeah, he got booted off the podium for it.
He did. Yeah, ran up the inside there. It was turn 17, wasn't it? I think it was.
Yeah.
No, turn 18. It was the second part, wasn't it? Yeah. And I do remember that. He was up in the podium, and good old Kimi's like, get out. You know?
Verstappen's like, wait, hang on, what's going on?
Okay, just work out my league card. I think it's Skeefy, actually.
Yeah. So I have thanks to me watching mini drivers. It's sort of like it's like 3 to 5 minutes of just summarizing the F1 races on the YouTube channel. I've given Kimi, for me, the unofficial nickname of His Royal Dwarness.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a legend, Kimi Räikkönen. Absolutely. He's an old school racer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's good to see him still racing. He's still got the passion for it. You know, he's in the twilight of his career, but he still wants to carry on racing. Okay. Skeefy's just starting his. Kenzie, do you want to call this lap from Skeefy? Come on.
Right,
give me a hot lap call.
Up towards the blind apex of that blind crest of turn 1, and then down the hill towards the sweeping right-hander of turn 2, and then the Maggots Beckett's clone, or McDee's and Burger King, to give it an American name, if you will. McDee's and Burger King complex there, turns 3 through 6. And I think that might end up sticking at some point.
Yeah.
But anyway, turn 10 now, and then this tight left-hander of turn 11 just down the hill. He's got a McLaren ahead of him. Yellow flag sectors 1 and 2. That'll be either the Red Bull or AlphaTauri. Not sure which one it would have been, but nevertheless, down the back straight he goes. What's he going to be able to pull out of the bag here as far as top speed is concerned? Just clocks out 2:02. He clocks out at. Let's see what his second sector time is. He hasn't set a lap time yet, but he does have another lap in him if he needs it. But in saying that, his fuel light has come on, so this will be a one and done deal for him. So hopefully he doesn't invalidate in the last couple of corners. So turn 17 and 18 there. And like I said earlier, looking at probably 5-6G round that double right-hander. And now DRS open across line. What's he going to set? It's a 30.6, puts him 7th at the moment.
Thank you very much, Kenzie. Just keeping an eye on cars. We've got Ultimate about to come through as well. He was 4/10 up on his first time. It's going to be in the 29s. 29.8 from Ultimate goes to provisional P3. Very,
that is a
very
quick lap for him.
tight lap. Sam Tabin has invalidated now. He is fueled up for another run though, so it's not all doom and gloom. Ultimate's, Crown is about to start a flyer. Z-Tech's on an out lap. I'm trying to work out who I've got on the fly. I've got two McLarens actually. Sykes Zaney, I think, is my first legit racing car.
Zaney is just coming into sector 3 just now.
Yep.
Bingley's just coming onto the back straight.
Yep, I'm on board with Syke at the moment. Of course, he's used to being near the front of the grid, so pressure's on him a little bit here as he comes round Verstappen Raikkonen, as I call it now. Turn 17, 18, 2 corners to go, the two left-handers. The first one's quite a wide corner. This one's much, much tighter on the final corner. You've got to roll it in second or third gear. Oh, Sykes picked up some time here. It's a 1:29.2, puts him in P2. But a good lap there from Sykes, though. He did find some time. Considerably quicker than he went in Q1 or Q2. Here comes Bingers. He's done a 29.1, of course, in Q2. Can he get into the 28? So he is really, really pushing it as he comes. Oh, he had to lift off slightly there. Did he lose a little bit of time? We're about to find out. It does look mighty. 28.9's target, and he is. Oh, he's just outside to 29.017. He is just outside as Skeefy comes into the pits, but it's not done and dusted yet. We have got Sam Taberner on the fly. He has found 0.3.
0.09 the difference between Z-Tex and Bingley. Sam Tabner round the final corner. What can he pull out of the bag? It's a 29.4. That puts him 4th.
That's a good lap. Crowding's invalidated.
That's it.
Is Z-Tex
set?
Z-Tech, yeah.
It wouldn't have improved.
Z-Tex has invalidated. We've got Brandon and Sync Dasher out on track at the moment. Here comes Sync Dasher about to come through. Currently in P8. Can he improve? Yeah, he goes P7, but Brandon is also considerably up. His Sector 2 split. He was 0.4 up. This is going to be in the mid-29s, possibly. Could be even P4 here for him if he can get quite... Oh, he's just outside. I think it's about P5, P6. We'll just need some confirmation. P5 for Brandon. That's a very, very good lap. He's just pulled out of the bag there. Wow. Good, great end to the qualifying session. There we go. Z-Tech takes pole position with the 28.927. Bingley joins him on the front row, the 29.017. And Sykes Zaney with a good lap. He pulled out a good lap there at 29.2. He said it was messy, but I tell you what, he was under a bit of pressure there to get a lap in. Sam Tabner, P4. He'll be happy with that. Brandon in P5. Crowding P6. XRR Ultimate in P7. Sync Dasher P8. Perennial in P9. And Skeefy, ladies and gentlemen, in P10. Good qualifying session, that dude.
Yeah.
Very, very good indeed. What we're going to do, guys, we're going to have a short interlude now whilst we wait, guys, just to have a quick break before we go racing. And I'm going to go for a short break as well. So if we go at 5 minutes past the hour, 22:05, I'll give the ready up signal, of course, in the chat. So we're ready up there. I'm just going to put the league tables up for you, so I'm going to get the old kebab pad out and get some league tables up. Okay, there's your league tables, guys. Right, Kenzie, I'm going to leave the guys with you for a couple of minutes. Yep. I'm just going to go and grab a beverage, and I'll be right back, guys. Take it away, Kens.
Excellent. I'm already stocked up on beverages. I made sure I stocked up on my beverages before qualifying started. So this is normally the point where I just let loose on the mic, if you will. But nevertheless, that spin for Bottas, do you think that penalty was justified, folks? Because to me, I think it was a bit too harsh. I mean, a 3-place grid penalty for spinning in the pit lane. But What we've also got to look forward to this weekend is also the start of the W Series, a brand new season for the W Series, where you've got it's effectively Formula Racing, but it's an all women's racing category, and it's the first race of the season tomorrow, which I will be keeping a very close eye on, especially for defending champion Jamie Chadwick. JKG saying it seems unfair. Yep, agreeing with you on that one, saying that the penalty was a bit unfair. I mean, if he had caused problems for another car, then yeah, but he went Spinala on his own. So we're going to be very intrigued to see if it will be Zetex or Bingley that will take the race win, because it's more than likely going to be between those two. But hey, you could end up with somebody like Syke Zaney, who was only a few tenths behind them in qualifying, P3. So any one of those three could win it, or it could end up being somebody a little further back as well. Just see how it all plays out. Luke Martin, anyone want to tell me the strategy? Well, strategy-wise, so you're probably looking at about 18 lap. You're probably looking at about 18 laps on the hards. Softs, you're probably at most 10 laps. One stop, like softs to hards, or would be like the best option. But then you've got two stops: soft, medium, or soft, medium, soft, whichever way you want to put about it. Regarding D. That's an interesting one. Not often I get one of these sort of questions thrown at me. Regarding Bottas, do you think he will stay at Mercedes next year, or will George Russell replace him? I think Bottas is done, realistically. I think Bottas is done at Mercedes.
I have to agree with you, Kenzie. I'm just listening in there. Yeah, absolutely. Do you know what we should do? Seriously, right? This is what we're gonna do next season, guys, on a Friday night. In fact, tell you what, let me just come off the kebab pad and let's go trackside, because we can have a little bit of a chat here. 2 seconds.
Yeah. Luke Martin saying, "Could I pull off soft hard?" Yeah, that is doable. That is definitely doable.
Okay, I'm going to bring in a new thing for next season for our Friday night races. It's going to be called it's going to be a new segment, Kenzie. It's going to be called 5 Minutes with Kenzie. Okay, it's going to be a Q&A session, because Kenzie has an encyclopedic knowledge of F1. So how about we do that?
I like the idea.
A 5-minute Q&A session with Kenzie in between Q3 and the race every Friday night. I think that could be pretty cool, dude.
I am definitely on board with that.
Yeah. I like that. That's going to be pretty cool. We're just waiting for the guys. About another minute to go. Ron Hart, good evening. How you doing, fella? Welcome. How did your race go tonight? I believe you were racing TSRL tonight. I hope you had a good race. The Bottas situation, I think it's just a question of treading water almost now, isn't it, really, Kenzie? Don't you think?
This is going to be a matter of when, not if, at this point.
Yeah, he's done a good job in his time at Mercedes as Hamilton's wingman.
Yeah.
So, I think his time's done. I don't think they'll replace him this season, because obviously he's under contract. It will cost them probably too much money to I think they'd rather just sit the contract out and then have another look. Whether they go for Russell, I guess he's the bookie's favourite, but will they look elsewhere, possibly? Hamilton obviously will have a big say on that.
Yeah. We'll say Ocon's pretty much out of the question, because he's got a new 3-year contract with Alpine, which keeps him there till about 2025, roughly.
Absolutely. I've got to give a quick shout out. FRO Ron Hart is officially TSRL Division 1. Is it Division 1, I believe? But Season 12 champion. Congratulations, dude. Well done indeed. Yeah, absolutely. Top driver, FRA Ronheim. Of course, he raced with us last week at Japan and showed some fine pace despite having wing damage for a good chunk of that race as well. But GG's, buddy. Well done. Okay, the countdown clock is ticking, ladies and gentlemen. Formation that should be on. And we're going to do, 28 laps here around the circuit of the Americas. Good evening, TIR. Harry, welcome to Benji Brundle. How you doing, fella? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good evening, my man. It'd be great to see you back racing soon, I hope. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's get some tyre strats for you guys at home just before Kenzie does the race start. Top 10, as we know, it couldn't be more symmetrical if it wanted. Top 10 are on the softs. Everybody else is on new mediums. There we go. Nice and easy.
Yeah, JKG he is also on board with the 5 minutes with Kenzie segment for next season. I think
we might even trial it before the end of this season.
Ooh,
it's a possibility. That's if you want to do it, if you fancy it. It's entirely up to you.
Potentially trial it at Brazil for the season finale. Yeah, I'm on board with that.
Well, I've got a couple of things also planned for Brazil. We're going to have some montages, some vignettes, some videos, and Beer and Kebab is going to return to the pit garage. You're going to see me back in the pit garage. Those long-time viewers of the channel know what that means. I walk around my pit garage, and you get to see all my lovely cars.
Yeah. Yeah, the ambulance, the F1 car, the
safety cars.
Yeah, the Aston Martin safety car.
And new for next season will be the 2021 red Mercedes safety car as well. Alrighty. Don't forget, we've got the prediction going on at the top of the chat as well. Are we going to see a podium finisher starting from outside the top 10? We've got a few minutes to run on that one. It's pretty close, actually. Pretty close in the voting.
It does look very evenly split.
Benji Brunner says, ZTEX is awesome. Raced him in another league. Guy's head and shoulders above everyone. Glad he's here. He's a fine racer. It's a shame that Finn's on the pad tonight because Finn would have a great race with him, as would Syke and Bingley. Good evening, Leighton. Welcome to the channel. Okay, we're about to get underway. Don't forget, anyone new to the channel, hit that follow button and let me know who you are so I can give you a nice warm welcome. And talking of which, there he is. Thank you, Leighton, 3900. Thank you for the follow, brother. With perfect time to follow the channel. We're just about to get underway here at COTA, the Circuit of the Americas, Austin, Texas, for the American Grand Prix. And we are chasing the American dream. We're light speed in Texas. And as the cars line up on the grid, we're going to have timing glitch because we're hosting it, but it's that time, and even, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to hand over to the voice, Kenzie Retro, for the race start. Take it away, dude.
Here we go. Here come the lights. We've got a nice clear view of lights, and now we just wait for the engines to start revving up because you guys know what time it is. 28 laps, and it's game on for the championship. The engine's starting to rev up now. And you guys ready? It is race time here at the Circuit of the Americas. It's a very clean start there. Bingley trying to get ahead of his teammate there. Syke Zaney, he started P2. He started P3. He's now actually P2. He's got himself ahead of his teammate. Crowding, trying to get himself ahead of Brandon. Sniper and Paraquix battling for that last position in the top 10. Skeevy's not had the best of starts, but ZTEX, he has managed to pull out a brilliant start, and he keeps the lead for now.
Thank you very much. Great start indeed. And Sam Tablet and Ultimate are going side by side here. I think Sam Tablet's just about got them as they're making their way downhill towards turn 11. We got yellows. We've got a Mercedes off. Skeefy is off. Skeefy's had a moment, and he is going to probably have to come back in. The bollard's been taken out by a car. We've got a little bit of movement down there as well. We've got IRL Schumacher and Findium going side by side. Let's jump on board real quick with these guys as they're coming down the straight. Here we go. It's Findium. There's IRL Schumacher. Mercedes versus Racing Point. Who is going to give ground here? Schumacher's got the inside line. Is Finn going to try and go around the outside? No. Schumacher there takes a good defensive line into turn 12 and blocks off any move. Cod there is on the back of Findium. Wow. Pretty clean start. Just a little wobble there for Skeefy. Whether he's got any damage. Can you just check Ski for damage, please, Kenzie?
I did check. There's no damage on him.
Okay, and he's he'll catch the pack up pretty quick as they're all fighting between each other. Of course, no DRS for the first 3 laps. Let's just go back onto broadcast cam as they make their way through to complete lap 1. Our race leader is PSR Zetex in the lead. Syke Zaney in P2. Bingley, he got the jump, as Kenzie mentioned, on Bingley. So the 2 McLarens, P2, P3, anorexic crowding P4. Sorry, I keep calling it anorexic crowding. I really shouldn't. Brandon P5, Sam Tabler P6, Ultimate P7. He's got Sync Dasher on the back of Perennial for P8, P9 as they make their way through the Maggots and Beckett's clone. And Zetex has already got himself out of DRS range of Syke Zaney, which could be critical. Sync Liam is all over the back of Sniper as they come through the S's. Leighton in the chat says, hey, I was just wondering if I could join sometime. We do have the Discord. The league is, of course, based on Discord as well as Facebook. There will be social media links popping up every couple of minutes or every few minutes throughout the chat. Leighton, so just make sure you click on the links and come and say hello and make yourself known, and we'll come and have a good chat with you. Woof! Righto, here we go. Here comes Sync Dash. I had a look at Perennial. Almost had to back out there, going on straight line speed here. Oh, good defending there from Perennial. Takes a good line there, coming out of the hairpin. Blocks any chance of Sync Dasher getting through. Davey J's in the chat, which can mean only one thing. Oh, come on! Good evening, Davey from the US of A. Oh, Perennial and Dasher are bashing wheels. Dasher's going to try and go around the outside. He's going to try and...
that is brave.
That's brave. Is he going to get the job done? Oh, it's still so close.
Still side by side.
They are all bit of love tap, and Perennial's been kind of squeezed off a little bit there, possibly. As they
Dasher did get through, though.
He did, yeah. I wonder if he just squeezed Perennial a little bit, possibly there. Smoke picked up a penalty. But we are off and running, ladies and gentlemen. Let's jump on board. Who should we go? Let's have a look at Sync Liam, who's at the back of this pack. No DRS, of course. That is, well, it's now activated. It will kick in on the long back straight, turn 12. Sorry, turn 11 to turn 12. But let's have a look at Cabalda, who's all over the back of COD. They're running the medium compound tyres. Their race will come a little bit later on. Owen Howell says, let's go, Smoke. Absolutely.
Yeah, he's actually had a small incident. He spun on the exit at turn 1.
Oh no! Oh, poor Smoke. COD and Cabalda getting the handbags out there. Cabalda had a little look at the inside. Not really the place to be doing it there. Just to bide his time. He will have DRS here. COD does not have any DRS to defend. Talking of which, we got Bingley all over the back of Syke Zaney coming into the braking zone at the top of the hairpin. Power Quicks and Perennial. Here we go. Both got DRS. Oh, bit of a dive bomb there from Parry. Really sent it. And Perennial's going to try and switch back, which he does successfully. Gets the position back. And we've got movement at the top. I wonder, we might be seeing some team orders. I think Syke has just let Bingley through to try and attack Zetex.
Yeah, I think not just that, it'll be team orders for the championship as well.
Yeah, quite possibly. Absolutely, dude. But Tommy's got a 2.3 second lead at the moment. Bingley's in P2, Syke Zaney is in P3. Then looking back for the field there, we've got Crowding in P4, Brandon P5, Sam Tabner in P6, Ultimate P7, and a bit of a gap back to Sync Dasher in P8, Perennial P9, and then Paraquix is going to have a look at Perennial again coming up to turn 1. Is he going to switch to the inside? He is. Can he hold it this time? Oh, they're side by side again. Oh, that was a Hamilton-Rosberg squeeze at turn 1. But Paraquix...
Yes, back in 2015, I believe.
Yeah, 26... Was it 20... Yes, it was it? Hamilton's second championship, yes. When he threw the baseball cap back at him at the end of the race. I remember that one.
Oh, my word, yeah. I think that was the end of the friendship there. I'm just having a look at the position changes as well. There's not been much in the way of position changes up and down the field. Skeefy's dropped 7, Sam Tabner's dropped 2, Perennial's dropped 1, Paraquix has gained 3, Sync Liam's gained 3, Quabalda's gained 2, Crowning's gained 2, everyone else is as is.
Okay, here comes Sam Tab. Have a look at Brand up the inside, but decides he didn't really commit to the move. He was just having a little sort of look as opposed to a fully fledged overtake mode. We've got some movement there as Sniper and Perennial, the two Ferraris going side by side. They're battling each other. Has Sniper got the job done? He's stuck to the inside line here. They're coming through turn 13. Oh, they're getting close to contact. Wow. No team orders there, Kenzie.
Yeah.
Let's get tyre straps back up for you guys. Bingley picks up a 3-second time penalty.
Ooh, that could be crucial towards the end of the race. We saw a lot of time penalties in last night's Division 2 race. We didn't know who was going to win until everybody had crossed the line.
I know, it's crazy, wasn't it? I'm going to jump on board with Finn Diam here at the moment, because Finn's on the pad tonight. I keep on saying that because people are wondering, why is Finn down in P13? He is racing on a pad. Sniper and Perennial are still going at it. No team orders there.
Careful!
Good Lord, and St. Liam is getting involved with that battle. Finn's just keeping a watching brief, be thinking, come on, guys, have a contact.
Yeah, so you've got Findium and Schumacher on the back of them as well now.
Yeah, see, Sniper got the S's wrong. They got the entrance to the S's, and that compromised him all the way through the S's. St. Liam had to get the brakes on quickly to avoid a contact. So we're going to see a real battle here. What assists are on? At the moment, the assists on racing. Well, depends. We put it down to the individual. We're hopefully running a no assist league next season, but at the moment, the assists turned off are ERS, fuel save, pit assists, obviously, braking assist. And we got St. Liam now on Sniper. I think this time he's going to get the job done. Yeah, St. Liam splits the Ferraris, moves himself up into P11. And yeah, by all means, keep on asking those questions, as Benji says. Okie dokie. So let's have a quick look a bit further at field. Crowding has kept with the leaders very, very well. Of course, Crowding is a Division 1 reserve. He's Championship leading Division 2, and he is staying with the two McLarens. Tommy there up front is just starting to check out a little bit now. The gap's up to 3.5, Kenzie. So he's just starting to stretch his legs a little bit, so to speak.
Yeah. But this will be the point where the soft tyres are going to start to die off, making the mediums the de facto fastest tyre on track.
Absolutely. Normally occurs around about lap 5, lap 6. Perennial and St. Liam are going side by side. Oh, look at this coming out of turn 1. And Perennial is defending for his life because his soft tyres are going to start, as you mentioned, they're starting to just, they're not falling off the cliff, but they're just starting to get a lot of some increased graining, some increased wear, where St. Liam's tyres, as you can see there, looking absolutely fine. Just perhaps a slight hint of graining there, of two-toned on the outside of the tyre. But here he's going to have a look here. Perennial has to defend straight away. St. Liam's just stick behind him here and then look to use the DRS and I don't think he's even going to need ERS. He'll just use the DRS here to breeze past him, but he is using his battery. But it should be a fairly comfortable overtake. Here he comes, Perennial going defensive, trying to break that toe. But here comes St. Liam. Is he going to get the move done? You bet your bottom dollar he is. He says, thank you very much, Kenzie.
I'll have a bit of that. He's now into the top 10.
Oh, Finn!
Findium wants a piece
Wow,
of
I was looking back there from St. Liam's car and we saw the racing point come flying through as Findium makes a position up there up to P12. Now, the two McLarens are swapping positions there, trading DRS. Obviously, it's a tactic to try and get rid of Crowding off their rear ends, but it's not working. Crowding is staying with them. He's shown some very, very good pace tonight. Let's flick it back on the broadcast cameras. He'll come up towards turn 1. Good evening, Jackie Cole. How you doing, fella? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, and then just going through, we've got another little battle here between Brandon, Sam Tablet, XRL Ultimate. They've been scrapping since the start of the race. Then we've got Finn is all over the back of Perennial. Finn, of course, on the medium compound tyre, Perennial on the softs. As Kenzie mentioned, the mediums are now the fastest tyre on circuit, without a doubt. The softs are starting to grain. It is theoretically a one-stop soft medium. It's very hard to make it work, though. Soft hards is another one-stop. A lot of guys might go soft, medium, soft to stop it. Could be dependent on whether or not we see a safety car as well. Let's have a look at this battle here now. Finn is all over the back of Perennial. Perennial's having to defend so hard. Coming into turn 11. Cod picks up a 3-second time penalty, currently in P17. This should be a straightforward overtake here for Finn on Perennial.
Indeed it is. He's now 11th. He's about 2 seconds behind St. Liam for that elusive top 10 position. And
Schumacher also splits the Ferraris. He's got in front of his compatriot and friend, Sniper, moves himself up to P13. And they've got Quabolda just behind these guys as well. So this is a real battle. Bingley comes into the pits. He is going to try and undercut Z-Tax. He's going to try and get some time back on him. I wonder if he is going for the two-stopper. XRL Ultimate is also in the pits as well. Hashtag Silverstone, says Jackie Cole. Yeah. Absolutely, dude. Cannot wait. 3 weeks to go. Woof. And I'll be a good boy, drinking Earl Grey, behaving myself. Not a chance.
As if that's gonna happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've said it a couple of times before. I'm a little gutted I'm not going to be there this year, but you can guarantee 2022 I'm going to be at Silverstone.
Well, the way we're going to look at it, this is for Jackie Cole as well. This Silverstone 2021 is going to be a skirmish, a recon mission for TIR. Okay. 2022 is the goddamn invasion.
Ooh.
Sam Tabner and Brandon going side by side here, and Sam has got the job done, or has he? Brandon's trying to fight back. No, Sam has got the job done. All bit of a lock up there. Tyres are starting to really feel the strain through 16, but Sam moves himself up to P4. Bingley did come out in some free air, but he's gone for the hards. So he's going to one stop it. He's going soft hards. That's a comfortable strat that will work really, really well. As Sykes only peels off, comes into the pits. So
he's the first of the front runners in.
Yeah, now I'm going to jump on board with Bingley to see if the undercut really did work for Bingers. Let's have a little look. Let's go TV pod. As you can see, the little orange blob, stationary orange blob, that is Sykes Zaney's car in the pits. It's just starting to leave the pits now, but he's of course stuck at 50 miles an hour. So Bingley's going to come through.
Oh, this is going to be tight.
There is Sykes' car, but Bingley is going to go through, and we've got Quibaldo and Sniper fighting just in front. Oh no, Sykes is fighting Bingley. There we go. Oh, that was close.
Oh, he's done it. The undercut's worked.
Just. And they're both on the same strat as well. Both going to the end on the hard compound tyre. Wow. Sink Dasher picks up his penalty there. Bingley then trying to get Quibaldo on the inside. Oh, sends it into the inside at turn 11s. And guess the move done on Quibaldo. I don't think Quibaldo was expecting that. And he really did send it. Got the job done. Moves himself up into P11. But Quibaldo's going to try and come back. He's going to try and draft him. Let's jump on board. And here comes Bingley on Sniper as well. Oh my goodness me. They're going side by side coming into turn 12. Bingley gets the job done. Double overtake there. Moves himself up into P10, ladies and gentlemen. And Sight goes through on Quibaldo as well. They've got those hards at the temperature pretty damn quick, it has to be said. And the two McLarens are on their way. Okay, we've got Sam Tabner and ERN Crowding currently in the pits as well. They're shedding those tyres. Whether they'll go medium or hards, I'm not too sure. Sykes Zaney is on the back of Sniper now as they come for the final corner.
That's brave. Crowding and Sam have both gone for mediums. That is brave.
Yeah, that is brave. That is brave. As Sykes Zaney gets the position done and moves himself up into P10. So, Bingley now on the back of IRL Schumacher. And Bingley gets the job done as well. IRL Schumacher there just not really fighting these guys. He's on a completely different strategy. So Bingley, next up the list, up the road for him is Findian, who's yet to make a pit stop. He's still on those medium compound tyres. Thanks for the follow, Games World. Welcome. Okay, let's look at Ultimate. Let's have a look at Quibaldo going at the inside under braking into the hairpin. Is he going to make it stick?
I think he has.
Much more grip on those fresher tyres. What about Sykes Zaney on XRL Ultimate? Let's have a look at this battle. Let's jump on board. And I think Sykes... Yes, there is Schumacher on the inside. XRL Ultimate has got the move done on Sniper as well. Double overtake there for Ultimate. He is on the charge. Of course, had a good finish last week. P4 around Suzuka last week. He was on fire. Race leader Z-Tax, Tommy, is in the pits. Now, is he going to go safety first onto the hards, or will he go for what should be the optimal strategy? That is the mediums. He has gone for the medium. They will go to the end. They will go to the end, that's for sure.
Yeah. Again, tall order, though.
No, they will go. Sniper's peeling off into the pits. Quibaldo's staying out, so Crowding needs to clear these guys because he's got... of course, he was behind Syke and Bingley, and the problem is now he has got several cars between them.
Yeah, Zetek, he's because of everybody else that pitted behind him, he's only dropped one position. He's got Paraquix in front of him, and he's got Sink Liam behind him, but they've yet to stop.
Right, Sam Tabler came out of the pits. He was hoping to try and catch Crowding coming out of the pits, but Crowding threaded the eye of the needle there because he had Quibolda on one side and Sam Tabner on the left-hand side coming out of the pit lane, but he managed to thread the eye of the needle and got the job done. So let's have a look. Let's have a quick restock. We've still got a few cars to come in. We've got Exo Ultimate now on the back of Schumacher. Exo Ultimate, of course, on fresher tyres, but he may well have to two-stop. His mediums will struggle towards the end, but here he comes. He's going to get the job done. And Schumacher, I think, bit of DRS, doesn't even use the battery. He's going to try and recover some of that battery usage and pulls himself up into P7. Good overtake there. Perennial gets past Cod, by the way, for P14, P15. Alrighty, so we have got some battling here. Let's have a look at this Quibolda situation, because he is... I wonder if he might come in soon. Maybe go medium hards, because he's seems to be a little bit off the pace at the moment. Just checking something real quick. Okay. Alrighty, where are we at then? Let's have a little look. Okay, so Paraquix at the moment is our race leader. He's yet to make a pit stop. Zetex is all over the back of him. Sink Liam in P3 yet to make a stop. Findiam in P4 yet to make a stop. He's got Bingley and Syke Zaney all over the back. I'm going to jump on board actually that little battle. That's going to be a fascinating little battle. Championship battle this is as well, Bingley and Finn.
Indeed.
Oh, I hate this. You know, you've got to do the gotcha prompt thing. I hate it. So I'm just checking the website real quick. Okay, now is Bingley close enough for a run at Finn? Let's have a little look. Zetex has retaken the lead. As Paraquix yet to make a pit stop. I don't think Bingley's quite close enough to Finn. No, he's not. But I tell you who is close is Crowding and Iro Schumacher. Crowding has got the move done by the looks of it, and is moving himself back up through the order. And there goes Brandon through as well. Wow.
Oh, he got the double.
He did, and Sam Tabner is right behind them. There is Sam Tabner. What a battle brewing up here, guys. Wow. Oh, Sam Tabner sending one up the inside.
Hey,
hello. He gets the job done on Schumacher. That was brave. That was a very, very brave move there from Sam Tabner to get the job done. Because he needs to clear. He needed to clear Shuey there. He didn't want to be stuck behind him. He wants to go chasing after these guys. 362. Hang on, I'm just multitasking here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
All right, let's have a...
going for Findiam into fourth down the main straight, and I think he's got the job done. He does. Syke Zaney on the back of him now.
Absolutely. Finn's not going to make it easy. He is not going to make it easy at all for...
And oh, hey-ho, Zetex time penalty. That could be pivotal for the race win.
Yeah, it could make a difference. It could make a difference.
And Owen Crowding gets one as well now.
Wow, okay. Right, Syke's going to try and line Finn up. Finn has lost DRS on Bingley, so you'd think Syke should be able to get the job done here. Fresh tyres. He's going to still got plenty of battery left as well. DRS is open, so here he comes. Syke Zaney going to pull alongside Finn. Looks like he's going to get the move done and move himself up into P5. Indeed, he does. Pretty straightforward overtake there. Brandon is battling with Crowding as well. Brandon sending up the inside at turn 12 and gets the job done as well. Crowding not even really fighting that, to be fair. And Crowding moves up to P9. Message in the chat saying, no, you didn't. It's fake. It's fake. Don't ignore that, Jakey. It's fake. Okay, so Sam Tabner has got onto the back of Crowding, so he cleared Schumacher, which is important, and now he's picking up the DRS again. This is for this battle, which is going from P6 all the way down to P10. Hell of a battle here. Hey, Oakley with the resub 6 months in the Kebab House crew. In fact, he's recommitted for 6 extra months in the Kebab House crew. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much. Gary, greatly appreciate support, brother. That is what I call commitment, guys.
Yeah.
Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're having a great evening up there in the Highlands of Scotland. Okay, Sink Dasher picks up a penalty, as does Quibalda. Of course, we've got Paraquix and Sink Liam yet to make a pit stop. Findium yet to make a pit stop. It'll be, I think, obviously they're going medium soft by the looks of it, their strats. Let's have a little look here. We've got Finn and Brandon.
Well, Findium's dropped a couple of positions.
He has, yeah, because Ultimate's got through as well, yeah. Let me just pop it onto broadcast cam just for a minute so we can get a slightly different perspective of the action. Snipers all over the back of COD as well. I'm going to jump on board there. Looks like we've got to change position there possibly. There we go. Sniper with the DRS. COD's going to try and race him, but I think Sniper's going to get the job done here and moves himself up into P15. GG. Good effort there from Sniper. Crowding is still fighting. This is a great battle now. Crowding's going to have a go at Finn here.
Oh, interesting. That's Liam in. That's Liam in. That's a bit early for
that is.
mediums.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Freeway dance coming at the start. Finish straight towards turn one. Oh, my goodness me. Sam Tabner. NRX Crowding. Who is going to give round? Crowding, I think, has got the move done on... They both get Finn, but Finn, of course, is on a different strategy completely to these guys at the moment. And Crowding with a double overtake, but Sam Tabner's coming right back at him, coming through the S's. Wow. Yeah. Great action here, Kens. Great action, dude.
Yeah. So that's an interesting call there from Liam. I think he's doing what he did last night. He's going for the 2-stop.
What, 2 short stints on the soft compound tyre?
Yeah, that looks like the plan anyway. I think he's banking on a safety car at this point. Wouldn't surprise me.
Well, it could happen, dude. We haven't even seen a VSC. We've seen nothing. It's been some very, very good racing tonight. Fingers crossed, commentator's curse notwithstanding. And we've got 2 McLarens battling, Sykes Zaney, of course, and Bingley. Bingley championship leader by 13 points from Findium. He looks like he's going to extend that gap tonight. Sink Dash has got past Quibalda. Quibalda yet to make a pit stop. Sink on his medium compound tyre. He's going to hope to try and go to the end on that set of tyres. So still a long way to go there. Kenzie, we're only at half race distance, dude. It's there's been so much action. You know what I mean?
And that's the thing with these sort of races. You see so much action that you lose track of the time. Paraquix, he's now coming into the pits, and that gives somewhat effectively ZTEX, he's got a 10-second gap ahead of the McLarens, penalties notwithstanding, of course.
But he's in a great position now where he can just almost have a nice little drive, a little Sunday afternoon drive, or Friday night drive as it is, of course. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, we saw that Adam LB, didn't we? Adam LB incident last night. Sink Badger, absolutely.
Yeah, really unfortunate for him.
Into the wall at a vast rate of knots. All right, let's have a look, because we know Syke and Bingley will go racing a little bit later on. Let's have a look at this battle, though. Still, Extra Ultimate is having another really good race. A P4 last week, of course, in Japan. And again, he's having a very, very good race in P5. Crowding P6, Sam Tabner in P7, Finn in P8, with IRL Schumacher in P9. He's got Sink Dash about to get him, actually. Oh, Sam Tabner has a look at... tries to split the AlphaTauri. Has he got the move done, trying to split the AlphaTauri?
Crowding gets back through.
Crowding got back through. He has. Sam had a look there, trying to split the AlphaTauris, but it didn't work. And... did we see... Yeah, Sink Dasher got past IRL Schumacher as well. Power Quicks on a fresh set of soft compound tyres has got past Quibalda for P11. So he is on the charge. He's looking for, Remy's looking for some good points tonight. He's got every chance here.
Oh, Sam's having to come in. I think that's for front wing damage. I think he's got an end plate somewhere.
Ah, right, okay. Was that the contact at turn 12, I think, wasn't it, with those the 2 AlphaTauris? Yeah, quite possibly. A couple of cars coming in the pit. Schumacher's making his pit stop. Quibalda comes in to make his pit stop too. We're going to jump on board with the 2 AlphaTauris. Here we go. Hey, Rapapajala, g'day, Sport. Thanks for the resub, dude. 2 months in the Kebab House crew. Hey, brother. Rock and roll. Thank you so much, brother. Really, really appreciate support. How are you, my friend? Down under.
Yeah, I was about to say Div 6 driver from Australia.
Indeed, indeed. In the Ferrari, I believe, Pajala. Yep. Yeah. I've seen you on track quite a few times this season with some good battles with you, dude.
Yeah. Because me and him did have a small coming together at the end of the Silverstone race at the start of the season, but hey ho, what else can you do?
Don't talk about Silverstone to me, dude. I don't want to talk about.
Okay.
They just call me beer and bottle job. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Doing great. It was
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, that
It was great to see you back on comms. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, Rapid Pajala. Yeah.
It definitely feels great being back on comms.
It's good to have my right-hand man on the Friday night, guys. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Good to
The
have
Maverick
him
and
back.
Iceman of TIR, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely. Love it, dude. Love it. Okay, here we go. Bingley and Syke Zaney battling at the moment as well. They'll be battling to the end of the race. We know that. They'll be swapping positions. They'll be swapping spit. They'll be swapping lots and lots of things before the end of the race. Findium finally comes in and sheds those those medium compound tyres. We put a new set of softs on. Got a lap car there. I think a smoke being lapped.
Yeah, just getting out of the way.
Absolutely. As Jakey G says, quote of the day, the legend that is Kenzie Retro. Absolutely.
Yep.
And Davey J sharing the beers as well with the channel. Hey, man.
Yeah.
I'm thirsty. It's making me thirsty. A round of drinks from Davey J. Absolutely. Okay, let's take stock here. Right, we've got all the pit stops. All the first round of pit stops are done and dusted. So we're now looking at, is anyone going to two-stop it from here? Probably not, mate. I think they're all going to try and go to the end here, if possible. Crowning's going to send at the inside of his teammate, Ultimate. Oh, was a contact! Ultimate didn't lose any... There's no damage, though, but there was a contact. Oh, and Ultimate runs into the back of him again. Yeah, there's no team orders here, that's for damn sure. Absolutely.
Yeah. The only question is, which one's Gasly, which one's Tsunoda?
Right, we've also got a battle brewing up as well between Sam Tabner, I'm going to have a look at this. I've got to have a look at this. Iro Schumacher, Findium, and Sam Tabner, all brand new softs. Davey J says, I need to start drinking after this week. Oh, you had a tough one, dude. I'm around for a chat if you want, Davey, after the stream, brother. I'll be around if you want to do some PUBG and let your frustrations out on that game, which I know, I'm sure you will. But, yeah, let's look at this battle. Oh, we got oh, hello. Got some movement there. Sync Dasher and Liam. Sync Dasher sent on the inside of Liam at turn 1. Has got the job done, but Liam's going to try and fight back here. But Dasher has got the move done. Quibaldo has passed Sniper for P14. We got Sam Tabner trying to get the inside of Perennial. Oh, it's a big corner cut there from Sam Tabner. Must have got a warning for that, surely. Yellow Sector 2. We've got a racing point off. Is that a racing point?
I think that was smoke indeed.
Oh, smoke. Oh, it's smoke. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a blue flag situation there.
PUBG is more broken than F1, says Davey. Do you know what? I'm going. I can't. I got to disagree, dude. Yes, PUBG is broken, but nothing is more broken than this piece of garbage that we're about to.
Not even close.
Yeah, that we're about to mass uninstall. All right, Sync Liam has got the position back, but look at this. They're drafting each other, trying to break the toe. Perennial. Sam Tabner's going to try and send at the inside of Perennial, going into turn 12 at the hairpin. Oh, and Findium has to get on the brakes pretty quick. And Finn's going to go out the inside on the sauce. Is he going to do a double? Is he going to do a double? And Schumacher's right there as well. Man, this is where it's at.
God.
Good Lord. Oh, and Schumacher goes at the inside of Perennial. What a lovely move from Schumacher. He's made it stick. Brilliant move. Somebody clip that. Get the clips going, guys. Kenzie, Retro. Thank you very much, says Shuey.
I'll have a bit of that.
Absolutely. Fantastic overtake there from Schumacher. Wow. That was opportunistic. Got the job done. He fancies a bit of Findium. He really, really does. And Sam Tabner, meanwhile, is defending hard against Findium. Woof. Massey, good evening. Says evening, Beer and Kenzie. It's good to see my teammate in Division 2 doing well. Come on, Crowding. He's having a good race tonight, buddy. And good to see you too, Chris. Great podium last night. Oh, man, we're seeing some great battles here, Kenzie. We really are. Thanks for doing the clips, guys. Wow, it's got a quick slurp of my beverage, which is just, actually, it's good old plain water, believe it or not. Nothing exciting tonight.
Yeah. Always important to keep yourself hydrated, folks, especially in this warm weather, for me.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more, mate. Couldn't agree more. Hello, St. Liam and Dasher are battling again, going side by side through the hairpin. It turns. No one's giving ground here.
What are you going to do to separate these guys?
Oh, man. At the moment, then Liam has the advantage. We've got Power Quicks and Ultimate battling as well. We've got Red.
He's going to have a run at the final corner.
He's got it. Oh, because Ultimate's coming in the pits.
That's because Ultimate's coming in.
Yeah, and I tell you what, he had to back off there because I don't think Remy realised he was going to be pitting. That could have almost been disastrous.
Indeed.
Okay, let's have a quick look here. Findiam on the back of Sam Tabner coming through.
That's soft to the end for Ultimate now.
Absolutely.
14-second gap between ZTEX and the McLarens now.
Yeah, he is really, really pushing. But here comes Findiam on Sam Tabner. He's going to get the move done. They've got to watch out for Ultimate coming out the pits, though. Oh, big lock-up from Finny. Of course, he's on the pad. Sam Tabner's going to try and fight back, but Finn has got the move done. Moves himself up into P10. That's more towards the big points territory. But Sam, as you can see, they're coming through the S's, is not going to give this one up. And Finn needs to get on the back of Ultimate pretty damn quickly. He needs that DRS. Sykes Zaney and Bingley have swapped positions at the top as Sam Tabner picks up a penalty. Thank you for the follow, Martoon. Welcome, dude. Thank you for the follow, brother. We're lap 21 out of 28 here. Total Impact Racing Division 1 here at COTA, the Circuit of the Americas, Austin, Texas. Yes! The centre of Tornado Alley, and these guys really are putting in some light speed racing tonight, aren't they, Kenzie?
Indeed they are. The McLaren's still chopping and changing positions.
I think Bingley will be saying to Syke, we can race for a few laps and then you need to let me finish P2 because I need those championship points.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? Actually, do you know what? I'm gonna go have a look at those. I want to stay on the Schumacher. Yeah, go on. I'll give them some airtime. I haven't given them much airtime tonight. Here you go. Bingley and Sykes Zaney then. Let's watch them for a little while. We'll keep a little eye on the battle for 10, 11, 12 and 13 as well. Yeah, a bit of snatch there from TIR Oakley. Pull your tongue out of his arsehole, Gary. My arsehole, Gary. Absolutely. Okay, we're watching Syke and Bingley battling, coming down the long back straight. Put the kettle on, Errol. Another great quote from that film. It just tickles me. And that takes care of the silly sods that blag the bookies. That's another great quote from Bricktop. Legend. Of course, the classic, do you know what Nemesis means? A righteous act of retribution manifested it by an appropriate agent. In this case, an horrible. I'm not going to finish it because it's very rude. But anyways, let's go back to racing.
I was about to say, what was that referencing again?
Snatch. Bricktop and Snatch.
Ah, right.
One of the best films I've ever seen. I've watched that film about 1,000 times. Not exaggerating.
Yeah.
Seriously. Great. Great bit of Guy Ritchie entertainment.
Yeah. I think everybody's got that one film in their collection where no matter how many times they watch it, they always find some sort of reason to go back and watch it because they enjoy it that much. Oh
man, Lock, Stock and Snatch just had me in stitches. Absolutely brilliant films. And Rock and Roll is pretty good as well. Hey, thanks for the host there, David UK 3213. Thank you for the host, brother. Really, really appreciate it. Welcome to the channel, and thank you for hosting.
Oh, LP Smokes hit breaking point with his penalties, and that's him. He is now disqualified.
Oh, Smoke. Yeah, there we go.
Too many penalties.
There we go. Smoke on the water. Fire in the sky. No,
not so much
not
on
tonight.
this occasion.
He has been DSQ'd. I mean, to be fair, he was called out for an emergency before the race, so I know all about it. So his mind's probably not on the racing right now. But unlucky there for Smoke. Let's have a quick look at Syke and Bingers again. Lap 23 out of 28. ZTEX is just holding that gap at 14 seconds. Looking pretty damn comfortable. No thanks, Turkish. I'm sweet enough. Do you take sugar with that? How long were those sausages? 5 minutes. You said 2 minutes Turkish. You said 2 minutes 5 minutes ago. Yeah, there's loads of great lines in that film. If you haven't watched it, watch that film.
You know what? I'm adding it to my watch list.
Greg is in the UK, says, beer, what's the COVID regulations about Silverstone? I'm not worried about COVID, I'm worried about Ebola myself. Jesus Christ, are they going to let me in? I don't know.
Yeah, 5 to go here.
It's when I get a letter from the doctors and they go, congratulations, you've tested positive for HIV. Oh, no, don't want that. Holy crap. Okay, anyways, back to the racing. So we got Findium has got past Sam Tabner on the soft compound tyres, P10, P11 for Sam Tabner, P12 for IRL Schumacher. Let's have a look at P2 and P3. The two McLarens battling 24 out of 38. Yeah. You stop me when I'm walking again and I'll cut your Jacobs off. Another great line from Bricktop. I tell you what, actually, this is for TIR Oakley. You want to check out on YouTube. It is Bricktop voicing Darth Vader, right, from the first Star Wars film. It is freaking hilarious, man. It is
Bricktop, you said.
Bricktop as Darth Vader. It is so funny. Anyway, we've got to go back to the race. Let's give you a quick rundown on the positions. So Z-Tech, as we know, race leader for the 14.482 second advantage over Sykes 80 and P2. Oh, hang on, we've got some movement. We've got Sam Tabner and Finn battling again, and I think Sam Tabner has just overtaken him on the back straight with the DRS to take P10 back. But Findium will try and stay with him. Sykes in P2, Bingley in P3, Brandon P4, Para Quicks. Remy's had a good race in P5. Really, really solid race. Yeah. Crowding in P6, Liam in P7, Dasher in P8. As Finn goes at the inside of Sam Tabner. I think Sam almost let him through there. Sam went very wide.
That is interesting if he did.
Gibby for the championship, possibly. Finn needs the points, of course, tonight. He does need the points. Bingley is going to extend the gap. Finn's been closing on him for the past 3 races, and now looks like Bingley's going to start to extend that gap again with 2 races to go after this one. Go on then, Davey. What's the difference between a pickpocket and a peeping Tom? Hit me with it, Davey. Then we've got Ultimate in P9, Finn in P10, Sam Tabner P11, Schumacher in P12. These guys have had a really, really good battle. Cabalda in P13, Perennial 14, Skeefy in 15. Okay, a pickpocket snatches watches as in a peeping Tom. Yeah, okay, okay. Very good, Davey. Very good. Don't give up your day job. I'll kick them out of my really sick F1 jokes, but I think you guys have all heard them before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't come out with those then. Okay. Alrighty, lap 26 out of 28. We've got 3 laps to go, plus this lap that they're on. Well, including the lap that they're on, I should say. The gap is staying static around about 14.8. Benji Bundle says, what's the difference between an American school and a blind man? The blind man still has his pupils. Oh, Christ. Quality. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, Sam Tabner's pitting. He's going for fastest lap, dude. That's a strange call.
That is interesting, but he needs to be in the top 10 to get it.
Yeah, I know. And he's giving up points. That is a really strange call. Wonder why he's done that. I'll have to ask him, because to me that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. He is just giving up points. Unless his tyres have done, what, 8 laps or so? So his tyres should have been okay. That's weird. Yeah. We'll have to ask him. Okay, so the gap stays static at 14.9. When is Bingley going to make his move on Syke Zaney? Brandon in P4 having a solid drive. So what do you think, chat? Who's driver of the day? What do you think? Who are we going to go with for driver of the day? Who has really stood out as being an outstanding driver tonight? It's hard to look away from Z-Tex. Tommy has dominated tonight, but I want to give a shout out to Remy. He's had a good drive. And Crowding's had a really good drive tonight as well. And even though people might say it's favouritism, you've got to give Finn a lot of credit tonight because he's on a pad because his wheel's broken. He has had to race on his pad. He's had to literally learn pad today to come and race. And to still be in the top 10, that's some driving, I'm telling you. I could better get in top 10 the Will in my own division, you know what I mean? I think Bingley's going to be shaping up now to try and get the job done on Syke. Lap 27 out of 28. Where did Remy start the Grand Prix? I can't remember. Can you remember where Power Quick started on track at the race? Oh, Cod's been disqualified. He's had a spin at the top of the hill, and he's tried he's obviously tried to get the car spun around, and the game's DSQ'd him because it's Codemasters and the game engine is just completely broken. Unlucky Cod.
That's harsh.
He may be still classified as finished. I'm not sure. Not sure. Anyways. Yeah, do you know where Power Quick started? I can't remember
now. He started 12th. He's now up into 5th. So he gained 7 places off the start. That's
pretty good. Let's have a quick little look there, actually.
Although Liam might beat him for Codemasters Drive of the Day because he gained 8 positions off the start.
Indeed, he did. Let's have a look at position changes. Yeah, there he goes. Biggest loser was Sam Tabner. Says it's a strange call. What on earth is that emote, Davey? Oh, it's the fish. Okay, yeah, unlucky for Cod. That is unlucky. You got to feel for him there. You do have to feel for Codzilla, as we call him.
Yeah. Oh, wait, hang on. What is Zany doing there? What was he doing? He went all the way to the left and he went all the way back to the right. What is he doing?
I don't know, but Findium has just got past Sync Dasher. So he's getting more and more points now. So he's up to, how many points is that? 18 points for P9. And Sync Dasher's, I think Sync Dasher's got a problem. Has he got a puncher? He's coming in the pits. He's got a, is that a puncher front right? No.
No. He's just pitting on the last lap.
There's some strange calls coming out here. Yeah. Some strange ones. Anyways, Sam Tabner picks for penalty as well. Sam Tabner is pushing. But we're on the last lap, ladies and gentlemen. Where is Zetex at the moment? Zetex is actually in Sector 3 now on the final lap, so we are going to come and jump on with him. And Syke is not letting Bingley through at the moment at all. But let's jump on board.
I don't think Bingley will be too happy about that.
No. But let's jump on board with Zetex. He's had a fantastic race. He has dominated pole position, 45 points plus for the race. He's got 2 corners left. And there's the checkered flag. It's going to be coming into view very, very shortly as Zetex comes to the final corner, takes checkered flag, and takes a debut TIR win. Congratulations to Tommy, gets the race win, and Sykes-Zaney and Bingley, and Sykes-Zaney is still not giving that position up, and looks like unless he lets him through at the last corner, Syke is going to take P2. Well, what about the penalty situation? Syke lets him through. He lets him through, and Bingley finishes P2. Syke P3. What about Brandon? Brandon P4, great drive from Brand, defending champion, of course. Power Quicks, he's had a good drive tonight as well, and he is going to cross the line in. He jumps Brandon on penalty countback, gets P4. St. Liam comes round the final corner. He's got Crowding right behind him. These positions might possibly change here. Or do they? No, they don't. They stay as they were. Liam takes P6, Crowding P7, Ultimate in P8. Here comes Finn, but Finn's got no penalties. Does he jump anybody? Yes, he jumps Ultimate and gets P8. That's big points. That gets him 20 points. Iro Schumacher in P10. He's had a good drive tonight. He's been very, very racy. That brilliant overtake at turn 16, I think it was. Quabarda in P11. Then we've got Sam Tabner doing some donuts. Let's get the broadcast cam up for Sam's donuts. There we go. I think he just wanted to do some donuts tonight. Good GG's there. Dash apparently had half a front wing for a lot of that race. Well, GG's to, because he had a great battle with St. Liam earlier on. Oh man, if he's watching Sam Tabner doing some donuts there.
And he's reversing over the line.
Reversing over the line as well. There we go. GG Sam, well done mate. Well done. That was a very, very good race. A lucky Quabarda. You got some. Drove well. St. Liam gets drive of the day from Co-Masters. Who are we going to give it to, Kenzie?
I'd have to give it to Zetex. He drove a faultless race throughout.
He did. He did. Let's make the party joinable, and then we're going to give you a quick rundown of the final positions. That was a really, really good race. Enjoyed that. Some great battling. Woo! Oh, quick stretch. Here we go. Oh, just shamelessly showing off the TIR t-shirt, of course, as well, which can be yours if you go to Emblem Esports /collections/TIR. Okay, there we go. So Zetex takes the victory. A dominant drive in the Red Bull. Bingley in P2, Sykes Zaney in P3, Paraquix in P4, Brandon gets P5, St. Liam in P6, good drives from those guys as well, Crowding in P7, Findiam, that's pretty on the pad, man, that's a good effort there, getting P8 on the pad. Ultimate P9, Schumacher, very, very good drive in P10, Perennial P11, Boulder in P12, Sync Dasher in P13, Sniper in 14, ERN Skeefy in P15, Sam Tabner P16, driver of the day. And then we have the two DSQs. In fact, Smoke is classified as finished, I think. That's weird. No, it's DNF and COD DSQ. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. What a race that was. That was an absolute stonking race. And we're now going to have a quick chat with the podium finishers before we wrap things up. So let's get the right graphic on the screen. Let's get the podium screen up. There we go. Lovely. Tommy, congratulations, dude. 3 races in, debut victory, man. GG's.
Yeah, cheers. This is what should have happened in Russia. But...
yeah. 3 races coming, but you got the job done, buddy. You got the job done. Tell us all about your race, man.
So yeah, qualifying, they were quite close, but I'm usually better in the race, so I just use like 50% overtaking the first 2 laps, and then I think Syke, obviously, he just kept going deep and stuff, so I think they might have been able to stay with me, but they just kept making mistakes, if I'm not wrong. I don't know. So yeah, and then I got like 2 warnings in like the first like 2 laps, and then got a penalty, which I was quite angry about, but other than that, my pace was pretty decent.
Really good quali lap as well. That's 1:28 quali lap. I think Finn was impressed with that. He did say in the chat he was happy. He was happy for you. But, I mean, the question is, this is the question the whole racing world has been asking all afternoon. Has he really broken his wheel, or did he just bottle it?
Yeah, I actually joined his party and gave him like, oh, you got knocked out in Q2 thing. Are you sure you're on the pad, or it's normal for you on the wheel, isn't it?
Ooh.
And then he was like, he wasn't having any of it. But, yeah.
No, fair play to him from racing. I think he broke the pedal plate, I think, on his wheel. But anyways, that's enough about him because he's not on the podium this week. So we're going to talk to you guys instead. Obviously, we've got next week. We've got Mexico, a difficult track. A lot of people don't like it. What are your thoughts on Mexico, Tommy? Is it a track you enjoy, or just want to get it out of the way?
Oh yeah, I love Mexico. I'm actually quite upset that hopefully Finn gets his wheel for next week, because I think on TT like we're like 3 places different. I think he's like, we're both quite high up anyway.
Yeah.
So hopefully he gets his wheel back, and it should be quite a good race.
Okie dokie, but there's a dominant drive. So you've picked up the full Monty tonight, got the quali, and so you get the 45 points of the race win as well. So yeah, congratulations, dude. First win in TIR. Hopefully, if you stick around, the first of many, you'll go. But we'll have to wait and see on that, of course. But no, in the meantime, though, quality drive, mate, and look forward to seeing you next week. Well done.
Cheers, thank you.
You are welcome. Moving on to P2, I think it was Bingley in the end. Syke let Bingley through on the last corner.
Yeah.
Bingers, solid drive. You guys in the same team. I knew you were going to be battling all race, just having a bit of fun around there, as you always do when you're in the same car. And it's a pretty solid drive. Good qualifying lap at the end as well, at the end of qualifying Q3. Solid drive during the race, good pace. And more importantly, you've extended the gap, obviously, with Finn down in P8 today. So how do you feel, dude? And tell us all about your race.
It was just poor, wasn't it? Qualifying was alright. I mean, I knew I had 3 attempts in my lap in pole, to get pole. The race, the setup was just complete trash. I just lost time during the corners and the straight, and I thought I ain't gonna be able to keep up.
Mm-hmm.
So I just kind of settled down, second, third place.
Settle down, get the points. Yeah.
It's just, yeah, there's not a lot to say. It's just terrible, to to be honest with you.
Fair enough. What about Mexico, mate? I'm presuming. Oh, yeah, that's of course if you. I'm presuming. I'll be asking you to race. You know that. But if you do end up racing Mexico, what are your thoughts?
It's alright. Not bad. Just watch out for the corner cut in the middle sector.
Do you prefer Brazil to Mexico out of the last 2 races?
Is there 2 more?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. 2 more. We got Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico next week and
we finish
Brazil
off
for
in-
the season
yeah.
finale.
We're not going to Abu Dhabi.
I'd rather Brazil.
Yeah, it's a good track. Proper races track. But no, good points, mate. And so you're still on course to be the first reserve driver to ever win a championship. So
It's not like I'm the quickest driver this season. It's not like I'm going to deserve it.
Oh yeah, mate.
Maybe if I put in the practice, and maybe I'm putting like 5 lots of practice before each race. But oh well, it is what it is.
Well, GG's tonight, mate. Solid drive. As I say, it was you off the pace tonight, but you got the points, which is important. So well done, mate. And hopefully we'll see you next week, dude.
Yes. All
right, and Psych, P3. You had to fight pretty hard in qualifying. You got that lap in right at the end there, which got you. Was it third on the grid in the end? I think it was. Row 2. Looks a bit off the pace in Q1, Q2, but you nailed that final lap. And the race itself, I knew it was going to be you and Bingley just going around next to each other. We've seen it so many times before, to be honest with you guys. It's so close on pace. Well, tell us about your race anyway.
Pure pain. The first lap in qualifying, I knew it was just going to be awful, and I was like 6 sets off Bingley. And then, yeah, I somehow got third in quali. I think the other people messed their laps up. And then I tried to hang with Z-Tex, but I just couldn't brake for any single corner on the track. So I was only out a second after about 2 laps, and at that point I just gave up. I've lost all motivation to play the game. I'm just driving.
The game sucks. The game does suck, though, doesn't it? Yeah, it's like.
I even said to Bingley, but I think sometime in qualifying, I'll predict our race. We'll just be quite far behind Z-Tex, a bit ahead of everybody else, and just in our own little world. And that's what happened in the end.
Well, to be fair, on that first stint, Crowding stayed with you for that entire first stint. He was within the second.
Yeah,
all the
everyone
way
had pretty
around.
good pace in that first stint.
Yeah, I think
the hards weren't even that good either. I went to 2 on the front wing for the second stint to try something else. But
right, okay. What were you running initially?
Worse.
What were you running
I was
initially?
running 310.
Okay,
but
310.
that
Wow,
was awful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just disastrous.
I noticed what happened with the pit strategy. When Crowding pitted, he ended up with a couple of medium runners in between you guys, and of course that lost him the time. And once you guys were away, he was never going to get that time back. But no, it was again. So you two. I mean, you've raced for donkey's years. You know, when we watch a race, we know we're going to get a close battle between you guys. It's really hard to pick a winner out of the 2 of you. But so it's good to have you both back racing anyway. Roll on F1 2021. That's all I can say.
Yeah, but I actually practiced for that game, so I might have some decent pace.
Yeah. Yeah, in 3 weeks' time, everybody, it's a mass uninstall of this game, never to be seen again. But
that was re-download 2019 before that. Relived the glory days when I had pace.
Oh, I think
some fun.
Yeah, I'll have to download pole position on the Atari if I want to relive my glory days when I had pace way back in the fucking 1980s. But anyways, well done, guys. Good podium finishes tonight. You guys drove top races, so well done. And I'll give a shout out to all the guys who finished tonight. That's a really all the way from last place all the way up. There's a lot of great battling, some brilliant overtakes tonight, and also extremely clean as well. Very, very good race. A lot of racecraft, a lot of good race etiquette being shown tonight. So well done to you all. Really, really appreciate it. Kenzie, thanks to you for doing co-coms tonight. It's great to have you back permanently on a Friday. Really enjoyed it, mate.
Definitely.
You were on form tonight, mate.
Great.
You were on form tonight, mate. It was a really good comms. Really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. I say it was a fantastic race. So massive kudos to everybody that's put on a great show tonight.
Absolutely, I fully concur that. But that's about it, ladies and gents, for the week. That's COTA done and dusted. My God, it seems like this week has lasted forever. But we're done on this track. We're moving on to Mexico. That starts tomorrow night, of course, with the Prost and Senna leagues. I think Perennial and Beastie are streaming tomorrow night. So look forward to that one. And then, of course, we start the midweek leagues on Monday night, Division 6, Division 5. And then making our way through to Division 1 next Friday. Don't forget, of course, the Tuesday races are postponed. They'll be raced on Wednesday night instead because of the footy. Just a quick heads up in case any of you guys have forgotten. That's about it, guys. Thank you to the new followers to the channel as well. Welcome to the channel. And also thank you for the recommitments and new commitments to the channel as well. Subscriptions. I appreciate your support, guys. It's greatly, greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. My name's Beer and Kebab, and all I'm going to say, in fact, I'm going to head back to the command centre to say goodnight. 2 seconds. Yep, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate your support, as always. Really enjoyed that race. It was an absolute belter. I'm going to be back on Sunday, I think, with a track trial. I might be racing, I might be streaming. I'm not too sure yet. If I'm racing, I'll do a POV stream. If I'm not racing, I'll do comms. That's about it, guys. Until next time, take care. Godspeed.